A quick bit about Flexbox before we get into it. If you are trying to do something like a masonry layout where all of the columns are kind of, they don't really line up, then there's a very good chance that CSS Grid is not going to be your friend on this. With CSS Grid, we need to be very explicit about where our columns are. And in order to do even just this small break here, we'd probably need like 30 columns. It would get kind of ridiculous. So for masonry, especially this this horizontal masonry style, Flexbox is still very useful, and it's the kind of thing where we shouldn't be throwing Flexbox out in order to use Grid. They actually work very well together, and you'll see a few examples of that later on. So use Flexbox where it makes sense. Use one of the older positioning systems where it makes sense. Don't throw anything out because it's still useful. There are places where CSS Grid is still going to fail you and you're going to have to use those older methods, so don't forget them.